After Kate calmed down, I turned on the TV and we all dropped our mouths open in shock. The movie was still paused, but Humphrey was gone. "Oh bleep," Kate said. "Kate, I'm actually starting to believe you," John said. "You see? It's in the house too," Kate cried. "Let's just finish it," Kate said. I pressed play and immediately cut to Lily sitting on the lakeside at night time. There was no sign of any other wolves. Not even Garth. Both of Lily's eyes were covered. But what disturbed me was the tears of blood flowing. I guess it was a good thing her eyes were covered. She stared at the water, dead silent, not smiling. It was then we see those bleeped eyes of Humphrey appear behind her. He leaps onto Lily, and a blood gurgling scream is heard. As he attacks Lily, the screaming continues, and the forest begins to decay. For a split second, a single frame shows a bloody Jasper Park, and all the pack members and animals lie dead on the floor, forming a huge pool of blood. Too disturbed, we pressed play. Kay was crying again, and she sees a gruesome murder of her sister. "Kate, it's not real. Lily is safe and sound, and Brendan." I said, "I know. It's just that..." Kate could not even finish her sentence after Lily was dead. Humphrey broke down and started crying again. "She's gone, and never coming back. She's 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 gone, and never coming back." He would repeat it, and then towards the camera he screamed, "She's gone, and never coming back. She's gone, and never coming back," over and over again. While he did this, pictures of slaughtered pack members flashed on the screen, and they all had their throats cut, eyes ripped out, and some were skinned. All in this was joined by many screams that were too painful to hear. After 3 minutes, it all stopped. Screaming and everything. A voice suddenly yelled out, "Do it now." And the camera zoomed out to see Humphrey holding a shotgun, and the corpses surrounded angry expressions. And Kate says she was the closest to him. Humphrey put the barrel in his face and had the manic voice. "I'm coming for you, Katie." He pulled the trigger. Brain matter and blood splashed everywhere. The video ended with Humphrey. Just Humphrey lying dead in an abandoned forest floor. No blood, no life, nothing. It slowly faded to black. The mark of the beast appeared on the screen for a brief second, and then it took us to static. Kate stood up, expressions, and she would be back. It would be almost as if she was some sort of trance. She walked down the hall towards the bedroom. I heard the door shut. We waited for about 5 minutes, and just when John and I would go out to check her, we heard her scream. It was a loud gunshot. Katie and John and I ran into the bedroom. John broke down, completely afraid now. Kate had committed suicide. "Kate, no!" John cried. "Kate! Kate!" Katie screamed, and she was silent. Could that clip have done this to her? She had an amazing life. How could she have just ended like that? We decided to bury Kate in John's backyard. The gun had a silencer on it, so nobody heard a gunshot. We kept this quiet. Katie and I hugged John as we were weeping in his house. That bleep thing. Was not Humphrey. It is the bleeping devil. Over the next few days, Katie and I spent the time over and happened to our dear friends. But it was too hard to do. Ever since that night, we have been plagued by nightmares. Sometimes I feel that there is something besides Katie with me in the bed at night. I could smell its foul breath and feel warmth. I knew that we were dealing with the devil when I found Humphrey completely removed from the cover. I tried destroying it, but it would not work. Every time I threw it away, it would come back to my bedside every day. I knew it was the end in one way. I found that John had been murdered. My best friend, dead. They found him dead on the sofa and multiple bite claw marks. Not that of the wolf or a bear, but that of a demon. I prayed to God every night that brought Katie and crucifix. She always told me that it was that she had a hard time believing in God, but after his friend's death, she realized needed God to protect her, as well as me. Hang on, give me a second real quick. I'm trying to... Sorry about that. Well, it's come down to this. Katie and I are brink instantly. She may as well. John and her friend screamed. It's heard. Turns to see Katie and noticed the closet spraying back and forth. While three girls, Katie just joining them too. Hang on, let me start over. I'm not getting this correctly. Well, it all came down to this. Katie and I are on the brink of insanity. We may as well join our friends. Scream is... Oh, this must be part of a recording? I always found this part confusing. But anyway, a scream is heard. Turns to Katie and the noise in the closet. It's spraying with black forth. Well, there goes Katie. I must now go be joining them too. Remember, if you find this DVD, please, whether you believe in the paranormal or not, do not watch it. Pulls the gun and starts crying. Dad, Aria, Humphrey, Brandon, Willie, Cody, Scar, Advocate, K2, Garth, John, Kate, Katie. Forgive me. I love you guys. And John, Kate, Katie. I will see you soon. Pulls the trigger and down dead. The camera sits still, and a pair of white eyes appear. End of log. Okay, so this must be talking about a footage of some kind, video footage. I don't really know. But anyway, this was the last anyone has ever heard of John, Kate, Chris, and Katie. Kate, Chris, and Katie committed suicide in fear that something was following them. John was found murdered and had bite and claw marks. As of now, Willie is disrupted without a trace along with Humphrey, and no one has seen them since the last week over after the bodies were found. Police investigation said tape. The results? The DVD was normal. That played the movie just like it should. No blood, no screaming, no demons. Police never figured out why they described a log that matched the DVD they revealed, or how contributed to the disappearances of Humphrey and Lily. Oh, what attacked John? So that's it. That's the creepypasta for Alpha Omega. Say what you want about it. Was the bad creepypasta? Not necessarily. I'm not just saying that because this is Alpha Omega related. I'm saying this because I don't know why I'm saying it was good creepypasta, but still, this creepypasta does a good job by making you want to learn more about what's going on. Like, what the heck attacked Humphrey? Was it actually the demon himself? Or could it have been some dark, evil twisted of Humphrey? That's kind of a theory I would go, like, I kinda like to go with sometimes, just to like make this sound a little bit more fictional. It's the creature I like to call, what's that? Excuse me. It's probably just the video I'm watching right now. But anyway, well, like I said, it does a good job and make you want to learn more. Like, was it Humphrey or something else? You know, it's a pretty eerie story too, if you think about it. I mean, so Let me narrow this down for a second. Why the heck would they keep watching the DVD if it's just like that? If Kate was sensing something nearby, then and that she knew that it was linked to the DVD they were watching, then why continue watching it? Seriously. I've heard about a lot of new creepypasta that have a lot of cliches on it. What I mean by when I say cliche, I'm talking about something that kind of throws it down, meaning that it kind of makes it look a little bit more unrealistic. I mean, it's still a pretty creepy story. I mean, when someone says that something in a story is real, it tends to be even more creepier. Although this says nothing about being a real life story or anything like that. However, yeah, it's pretty creepy. So I don't know. I'm reading this off FanPop, but he might have or might have not got of a different website. If it is, I'm curious to know where that is. If you guys heard this creepypasta, let me know about it. And the link to that creepypasta will be in the description if you wish to read it for yourself. And the picture you've been seeing on screen while I've been reading this to you is the supposed fan-made version of what the cover would have looked like if this creepypasta was real. You know, I mean, pictures can be hacked, stories, anyone can make up anything for anything. Like, I take Lost for an episode creepypastas, for example. There's one about the lost episode of Ed and Eddie, Courage to Carry a Dog, SpongeBob, all kinds of funky stuff. I think there's even one about Rugrats, which I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Rugrats, basically. But, yeah, I think that's just gonna do it for now. Thank you all for watching, and if you believe in this creepypasta, then watch out for whoever killed those people. Thank you all for watching. I am Magic Wolf, and peace out. And one last thing, if this creepypasta ends up spreading, then it could leave a dark mark in the Alpha and Omega community. So I do not recommend spreading the word about this creepypasta. Thank you all for watching. This is just something I share for you guys. I don't want this to get too big, because then people are going to be scared to death. But anyway, I'm Magic Wolf, and I'll see you all later, fans.